Howdy, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Nugget Box. Nugget is back. Nugget! Now, hello, everybody. My name is Nugget, and welcome back. We're getting back into this. It's been a long time since we did this. We got the live moon mission up in the corner because I want to share everybody. I think that's actually either... I think where it's oriented, I think that actually is looking at Earth, which means that is us! It's a family photo! Hooray! But we're playing Surviving Mars. It's been a while since I played this. I thought since the moon mission it'd be great, because they've also been talking about the Mars mission coming up. Oh, I gotta get a new headset. It's okay to hurt your voice coming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure, acting up, immature. Had enough, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. There we go. Ah! Mega Mall. You know, because the US is doing all this stuff, we're gonna go with the US. Politician. Okay. Nugget is gonna be the best nugget in the box. We're just gonna do a random. Mystery. Yeah. Nugget box. Everybody's welcome to the Nugget box. Zeus rocket. We can carry a lot more stuff. Nugget. 1. There we go. Randomize! Oh, that's not a bad one. Cold. That's not bad.
Welcome to Mars.
And we banned all.
That's not what I wanted. Ooh, that is definitely not what I wanted. So we know we got water here, which we get a milestone for that automatically. I don't like how it's split, but we can work with that. It's a hole underground. We could use that. Let's go ahead and put...
Anomaly found.
Jesus, these probes are huge. I didn't know that. What kind of probe is this? Oh god. I like these probes a lot. Like that, we're just gonna land over here in the ice field. Iron, water. I think this area is definitely where we're gonna land. Yeah, I know how to research. We're just gonna go ahead and do that one since it's already almost done. Then we need low rise and biofield. That one. We're gonna need heaters. Put that below the heaters. I don't know exactly where to park it. I can park it here. Yeah. Or I can park it. I can park it here. And get everything, or almost everything I need in that area. It doesn't really matter a whole lot because I got the rover. But it'll help balance a little bit of stuff out. Can I turn those off? Gameplay. Yes, I don't need it. Off. There we go. This is the commander. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this. And you, sir. Oh, I can't auto collect. That's fine. First thing we need to start working on concrete. I can't see that. We can work on that better. There we go. I feel like it gets more of it. Metals, that needs people. Let's not focus on that one right now. We do need storage, though. Concrete. That takes 5, right? I think that takes 5. Yeah. Right there. Actually, no. Because you make dust. So we're gonna put you over here. Yes. No, yes. No, yes. Yes. And we're just gonna run a wire. don't have any iron. Shit. Okay. Easy fix. Unload.
Anomaly found.
What's the anomaly?
Anomaly analyzed. Research complete. Milestone achieved.
That's going to help us in the long run. Because now we can build an elevator and go lower. Sensor tower, that will help us later as well. Oh, hell yeah, drone hubs don't require power. That's a great one to have already.
Research complete.
Until today, the only place we'd thought you could find Ice-15 outside of a lab was on an icy planet.
Resources are low.
Oh yay, I have the building, but I have no power to power the building. Isn't that grand? Oh, I got a Eureka? Oh shit. Random text, I don't know. That'd be good. That's a gamble. That helps a little bit long term.
Research complete.
High-powered jets. Okay, cool. I now have increased capacity of shuttles by 3. Problem is, I don't even think I have shuttles unlocked here. Yeah, I don't have shuttles at all. I don't have any space shuttles.
We've found signs of native life.
Do I want to be friendly and want more nuggets, or do I want Triumph for Mars? I'll just do Triumph for Mars. We need more money. Hell yeah. Deep scan 30 sectors. Yeah, that deep scan for 30 sectors, we need oil. Because, you know, we're Americans. We're going a little retro with some of our looks. Barely goes first.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed. Sector scanned. Meteor incoming.
Here we go.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren and
Invincible. Research complete. Research complete. Sector scanned.
You know, it's actually kind of funny. So I got Instagram running, right? I got it connected to Facebook. I'm posting a lot on Facebook. I got a lot of community engages, and I'm really glad. And and I thank everybody that, you know, watches it and watches this, and you know, watches the live stream. We're working on trying to get, you know, I got to have so many followers to be able to live stream on there as well. But as soon as we get it, we'll be on there too. I wasn't expecting my nuggets of untruths to get very popular on there. And so I'm posting those, right? In the middle of posting that, I get a notification from Facebook because it's connected. Because I have
Dust
the Facebook
storm
page too that I
approaching.
work on with, and it literally does the same thing, just broadens the net. The fucking Facebook thing is like, oh, you know, you're a bot because all you do is just post videos. And I'm like bullshit. I had to submit an actual appeal, and like this appeal was like, no, you're a robot. Like you're a bot. You don't have any person's face. I had to like send them things of my face and like, there, are you happy I'm a person? And they were like, oh, we're so sorry. We thought you were a bot. I'm like, you made the thing that posts Instagram to Facebook. You're the reason why it looks like it's a bot. I just couldn't help it. Looks like we got something going on over on the camera.
Fit in here? Have you allowed that to happen?
Well, first and foremost, we all wanted to give a shout out to our families first because we are pretty far from Earth and we have not gotten to say hi to them yet. But there was a moment about an hour ago where Mission Control Houston reoriented our spacecraft as the sun was setting behind the Earth.
That looks very uncomfortable.
To see at that moment, but you can see the entire globe from pole to pole. You can see Africa, Europe, and if you looked really close, you can see the northern lights. It was the most spectacular moment, and it paused all four of us in our tracks.
What has been most surprising to you about this so far?
Well, I think probably one of the things that surprised all of us.
China's a lot ahead of me.
Lit and we left the pad. It was just a moment of disbelief, and yeah, the fact that it just totally takes you by surprise, even though you're expecting it, at least for me anyway. And I just had a huge smile across my face.
Did it feel different? Because I can imagine it's such a powerful rocket that must have been.
One of the biggest surprises was how smooth riding those solids was. We all expected a really just dynamic ride, a lot of motion. We were prepared to potentially not being able to see telemetry, to maybe even not being able to, touch switches, and it was very smooth. It was a definite difference when they separated and we were just on the main engines, but just a steady rumble and a great ride.
What do you want to tell Americans here in Earth who are watching this right now? They're quite amazed at the fact that you are speaking to us on the way to the moon. I can't even tell you how many cheers were there on the ground. I was there watching you all lift off from the Kennedy Space Center, and everyone was so excited, so happy, and that was just incredible. Jeremy, I know this is your first time in space, and you're surrounded by all of these space vets. What's it been like for you that this is your first mission there?
There has been a tremendous amount of disbelief for me. It's just so
Research
extraordinary.
complete.
I just kept saying to them yesterday, like, I really like it up here. I wish I could have got here sooner. It's just such a tremendous place to be. The views are extraordinary. It's really fun to be floating around, and it just makes me feel like a little kid.
I heard that there was a little bit of an issue with the toilet. Which one of you was the plumber?
I'll take that one. I'm the space plumber. I'm proud to call myself the space plumber. I like to say that it is probably the most important piece of equipment on board. So we were all breathing a sigh of relief when it turned out to be just fine. It was just an issue, I think, of sitting for a long time and needing a little time to warm up, a priming issue. But we did originally think that there could have been potentially something fouling up the motor, and luckily we are all systems go.
Oh, well, I'm sure I could see the faces right there. Y'all are very happy about that. I see that you're very cozy in there. It's tight quarters, but it was also a little chilly, I heard.
It is quite cold, and yeah, we're wishing we had the lower temperature sleeping bags with us. But right before this PAO event started, I pulled my knit cap off, and I'm ready to put it back on. But Houston's been working with us to change fan speeds and temperature set points, and we've actually been able to warm it up a lot better in the last half a day or so. Our last nap before TLI, we got a lot more comfortable.
Well, that's a really interesting question. How is it that you take a nap in there? What does sleeping even look like?
Well, let's see. So we've been off the planet for, what, about 30 hours now, and we've had 2 very short naps. We actually just gathered for our first meal together in space. That is how busy we have been the last day and a half. It has been really an amazing beginning flight plan, but sleeping here is it's actually sort of comical. Christina has been sleeping heads down in the middle of the vehicle, kind of like a bat suspended from our docking tunnel. Victor's been up where Jeremy is right now. He's got a nice little nook wedged in there, and then Jeremy has been stretched out on seat 1, and I've been sleeping under the displays just in case anything goes wrong. It's more comfortable than you would think, and it's nice to sleep in weightlessness again. Every time I was dozing off last night, I had that image that I was tripping off a curb and I was waking myself up, so my body's getting reacclimated. It's been a few years since I've been up here.
I've heard it's the best sleep up in space. Do you feel the weight of history knowing that you're going to be traveling farther than any other human?
You know, it's a remarkable thing. You would think it would be weighty, but we just feel like we're lifted up by the team that supports us, and you just sort of execute the plan. A lot of people telling us how to work this and manage this vehicle, and a lot of great training, and you just kind of go step by step, which I think is pretty remarkable what this team can do, and it really highlights their excellence.
And I think I just want to add, we just got done our translunar injection burn, and it was pretty tense moments there. For a second, and when we got done that burn, we just kind of looked at each other as a crew. We have been to the moon before in 1968 through 1972. It's been a long time since we've been back, and I got to tell you, there is nothing normal about this. Sending 4 humans 250,000 miles away is a Herculean effort, and we are now just realizing the gravity of that.
Cold wave approaching.
Nothing normal about this. What are you most excited about once you get to the moon?
Having just experienced incredible views of planet Earth and seeing the entire planet out the window in one pane, knowing that we're about to have some similar views of the moon in that same way is definitely getting me more excited for it. I knew that that is what we would see, but there's nothing that prepares you for the breathtaking aspect of seeing your home planet both lit up bright as day, and also the moon glow on it at night with the beautiful beam of the sunset, and knowing that we're going to get similar views of the moon. I'm really excited for that. And then of course heading home. Right now we're in our cruise phase outbound, but we'll be turning our sights back on our home planet shortly. Shorter probably, it's going to fly by, but we're just excited for both of those milestones.
As you all know, there is so much division at home right now. What is it that you're feeling, and what message do you want to send to the American people about what you're seeing out that window?
Well, the first thing I would say is trust us. You look amazing. You look beautiful. And from up here, you also look like one thing. You know, Homo sapiens is all of us, no matter where you're from or you know, what you look like. We're all one people. And so, you know, this mission, one of the things that's amazing about being around and just being an astronaut, you know, serving our countries at this time, is that we get to give ourselves a mission that we can hold on to say, hey, look at what we did for the rest of our lives. You know, we call amazing things that humans do moonshots for a reason, because this brought us together and showed us what we can do when we put, not just putting our differences aside, when we bring our differences together and use all the strengths to accomplish something great. And so this mission will give us one of those that we all can remember and and hold on to for the rest of our days. And I hope people will tune in and give us a chance.
Integrity, what an honor to speak with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us.
Integrity. This is Houston ACR. That concludes the ABC News portion of the event. Please stand by for a voice check from Fox News.
910 ready. Integrity, this is Trace Gallagher with Fox News. How do you hear me?
Hey, Trace, we got you loud and clear. How about us?
I've got you loud and clear. I want to explain to the audience that there is a 4-second delay, so there'll be some pause between the questions and the answers. Congratulations. How does it feel to be the first humans to leave Earth's orbit in some 54 years? Is there a difference in Earth's orbit and being outside the orbit?
Well, we are still technically in Earth's orbit, although we did just do our translunar injection burn, and so we are definitely 100% on our way to the moon. The lunar gravity will take over in a couple of days here and start pulling us around the far side. At the end of our translunar injection here about an hour and a half ago, we just really looked at each other, and I know the United States has done this 1968 through 1972, but this is unbelievable that we can put our minds to something and pull it off. This is an unbelievable technical accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, it really is unbelievable to us. We watched this thing. It was just this flawless launch, and it was unbelievable to watch. And what really fascinates me about this is that you, in a few days, will become the first humans to travel the farthest in space, more than anybody else has ever done. It took us a long time to get back here, and now we're about to exceed that. Is that a moment of pride? Is it a moment of history? How do we feel about that?
It's great you brought that up. We were aware that we would pass that milestone if we happened to launch on this date. There were other days where we wouldn't have necessarily. So we are not necessarily a crew that lives on superlatives, but it is a milestone that's important. It's important that people can understand and wrap their heads around what is the latest in what we're doing. What does this mean relative to what we've done in the past? What are we going to be pushing for into the future? We think that the journey that we've been on and all of our teams have been on with us is so much more than just one number. But we also hope that that number just keeps being exceeded exceeded by the future crews. That's why we're here, to build a legacy for the future.
You know, it's interesting because yesterday, I mean, this thing went off almost perfectly, right? It was on time. Was that surprising? Because, you know, you look back just in recent history and missions tend to be delayed, sometimes hours, sometimes days. This thing went pretty much according to what everybody was hoping it would do. Was that somewhat surprising when they said we are a go for launch?
Yes. You know, it was surprising. I think we were, you know, we like to say that we're prepared without having an expectation. But, you know, in the back of your mind, you kind of hope you launch. And then when we got really close, it was like, wait, we're getting ready to go to space. And when those solids lit, you know, it was a ride where you're trying to be professional.
Anomaly analyzed.
The kid inside of you wants to break out and just hoot and holler. But what I wanted to say about that was, our exploration ground systems team, our launch control team, they have had some time to practice since February and March and really dial in their procedures and learn and grow. And so I just want to give them some credit. It was an example of how hard they've been working lately that we launched. And it was, even though we didn't get to really watch, but it felt beautiful.
Yeah, they should give themselves a big round of applause because it really, I know it felt beautiful. It certainly looked beautiful. Very quickly, Victor Glover, while I have you on the microphone, we are broadcasting across the nation, but we're focused. We're based in Los Angeles, and I thought since you were from Southern California, maybe you'd like to give a shout out to your friends and family here.
Oh, well, of course. My mom lives there, my grandparents, all the cousins, aunts, and uncles, and just everybody in California. Thank you for all of the support and the love for all of these years. So many of my career milestones happened in that special place. That will always be home, no matter where the government sends me. You're going with us.
How has it been? Yeah, how has it been on board now for your first night? I know you haven't gotten much sleep. They keep waking you up. They kind of send out the songs they are doing. And I hear, Christina, that you are somehow sleeping upside down or face down. Maybe
Resources are
you can explain
low.
that to us.
Sure. Yes, it has been a great couple of days just learning how to live in Orion. And I would love to give a quick shout out to our families before we keep going on with the questions, just because we haven't had a chance to say hi to them, and it's just so great to have had their support building up to the launch, and we miss you guys already. Living in Orion isn't quite the same as being at home with our families, but yes, some of the exciting things are the burns that we do. They kick off with such an acceleration that most things that you see Velcroed around that aren't actually fastened down all fall down to the floor of Orion. But speaking of floors and ceilings, it actually is just all by convention only. There is no difference between up and down, and so yes, I've been sleeping with my feet there and my head down here, and it's very comfortable. I think I'll probably stay there the whole mission unless someone kicks me out. So we're finding out how to make this space capsule a home.
Maybe we can hand it to Jeremy Hansen here. And Jamie, you can also say hello, give a shout out to your family. And I'm wondering, while you do that, if you'd like to tell us if there have been any glitches, any problems. I know we heard there was some kind of an issue with the onboard toilet, but beyond that, are we good so far?
Yeah, great to have a chance just to say thanks to my family and missing them, and for the support from Canadians back home. Really appreciate the opportunity to be here and do this. We did have another little surprise today. I mean, the vehicle is in great shape, and we feel like everything's going really smoothly. But on our way to the translunar injection burn inside of 20 minutes, we did get warning message that, emergency message for cabin leaks
Research complete.
which grabs your attention because this is right when you're coming through some of the higher density orbits and you might run into something. And, you go from 20 minutes to doing this burn where you're going to head to the moon to thinking about, are we going to cancel this burn, start getting in our spacesuits, and then trying to figure out how to get home in a day or less. And luckily, that was just a little anomaly, and the Houston helped us out. They confirmed they were seeing good cabin pressure, as were we on board, and we did the burn, and now we're on our way to the moon, feeling good about integrity.
Sector scanned.
It's going to be fantastic. Reed Weissman, you are the commander of this mission. Maybe you'd like to give a shout out to your family as well. And I'm wondering, the responsibility, does it weigh heavy on you? Do you feel like, I'm just not going to go to sleep. I'm going to make sure
I'm already freezing my ass off.
do everything we need to do. What is it like to be the commander of something so historic and something that people have been waiting for so long?
Well, to answer that, I'm learning from my crewmates here. I'm flying in space with two of the most skilled astronauts that we have, most accomplished astronauts. And Jeremy, on his first day in orbit yesterday, was just getting the job done 100%. So my job here is pretty easy. Definitely sometimes you get a little bit nervous. There's a couple things that caught our attention so far, but it's going great. And my job is very easy. I am definitely getting pulled along by my crewmates. And then you gave me the opportunity. I'm taking it. Say hi to my family, my parent, my dad back in Maryland, and my brother. Probably heading home to Washington, and then everybody back in Houston. My daughters, my girlfriend, everybody's doing great back there. Thank you.
I guess really, lastly, what we really need to know is, are you happy so far with the food? Are you happy so far with the wake-up songs and the music? Any kind of request that we can make on your behalf while we get a chance to talk to Mission Control a little bit later?
We get a chance to talk to Mission Control a little bit later.
We just had our first meal together. That's how busy it's been. And this morning, our lead public affairs, Courtney Beasley, we heard her voice come on the radio first, and she introduced the songs and some amazing messages from the teams across this international program that have put this vehicle together. And we all agreed we would wake up slow and get into the day easy and quiet. And this morning, we all got up cheering and rocking and getting everything ready to go. It was the perfect way to start our day.
Yeah, well, you are making history. Reed Wiseman, Christina
Well, no
Koch,
shit, I
Jeremy
lost
Hansen,
that. I
Victor
lost that
Weber.
because it froze
Congratulations
and
to
I
all
don't
of you,
have enough
America.
to
The
do
world
one
is with
extra
you.
thing.
We are watching every moment of this journey,
Bullshit.
and we will cheer you when you get back. And the long
How does
delay.
Brazil have a dome
Best of luck
first,
to
but
you,
China's putting
and
people
safe
on
travels.
Mars first? That's stupid.
Integrity, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event. Thank you.
And thank you to all participants. Integrity, we're now resuming operational audio comm.
It looks like they're done with that. I mean, that was a good interview. Wasn't bad.
Sector scanned. Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
The readings told us it was a vein rich with ore, but the data turned out to be incorrect. Under those fine red sands lay the intact hull of a...
Anomaly analyzed. Sector scanned. Research complete. Meteor incoming. Resources are low. Sector scanned. Resources are low. Sector scanned. Dust storm approaching. Resources are low.
Hey! How you doing? Let me see the name. It's kind of hard for me to see it. Let me look here. Cimarema? Oh, Samurai. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Bubba? Having a good night? Or a good day? I don't know where you're at.
Research complete.
We're playing some Surviving Mars in honor of the moon mission. It'd be better if it was like the Mars mission, but that's not for another couple of years. We're doing space stuff. I thought about doing Kerbal again, but that seems more of a hassle right now because I downloaded the second one this time. Like I had the first one when we were doing some stuff on that, and I was like,
Sector scanned.
I kind of want better better graphics. I kind of want to look nicer, and there was some stuff with probes that I liked more. Jesus. Are you? You're still picking up stuff. Okay. Does the music need to come up anymore? I need a battery. Place to store that oxygen. Small tank. Big tank! We're just having a chill night tonight anyway.
Meteor incoming.
Fuck. That had to have been the worst goddamn place.
Meteor incoming.
Well, better than the other places, I suppose. I want jeans. Preferably we want all of them, but sometimes beggars can't be choosers. Less maintenance would be nice. Deep scans would also be good. Then we can do more.
Research complete. Sector scanned. Meteor incoming. Meteor incoming. Resources are low. Sector scanned. Anomaly found. Meteor shower incoming. Anomaly found. Sector scanned. Cold wave approaching. Anomaly found. Resources are low. Sector scanned. Resources are low. Meteor incoming. Resources are low. Sector scanned. Research complete. Anomaly found.
We've got bad news. The RC Explorer investigating the anomaly accidentally...
Sector scanned. Research complete.
full of hope and determination.
Crop failure reported. Sector scanned. Dust storm approaching. Resources are low.
Hello. I sees you. There shall be no more burnt nuggets ever. Welcome to the Nugget Box. You are my nugget. I mean, no ill hate toward burnt peanut, but I'm not a big fan. I've been around forever. I haven't always been Nugget, I will admit to that. I went through a couple changes, and then some people at work started calling me Nugget, so that's how the tinfoil nugget thing happened. But I digress. The nuggets shall inherit the earth. No more peanuts. What's the what for? Is it about me being around for a long time, or is it for no more burnt peanuts? You know, I don't wish ill toward anybody. You know, I just find him very annoying.
We have a food shortage.
Yes, the Nugget Clan. I call it the Nugget Box because Nugget Clan makes it sound a little weirder. It's the Nugget Box. Yeah, no for the peanuts. I get it. I get it. I sees you. How you doing tonight, Jesse? I've just been sitting here jamming out, listening to music.
Our colonists are starving.
Oh, I don't have food. Why do I not have food?
Resources are low. Anomaly found.
Oh, it's the dust storm. That's why everything's being weird. Yes, we are the Nugget Box. No more peanuts on this land. Only nuggets. And sometimes fries. We can do shakes. I like a chocolate shake every once in a while.
Sector scanned.
I know we're growing. We're growing pretty good. Everybody's always welcome here. Everybody's welcome. There's no peanuts. I have had so many people in the last, like, couple of days comment on all of my other stuff where they're like, oh, I'm just a burnt peanut ripoff. I have been streaming, thank you, since like 2018 at the earliest. And Burnt Peanut just gets popular because he was playing Ark at just the right time, and he's you know, he was being a dick. That's how he got so popular. See, I used to run under Good Morning Appalachia, but what I did was after people started calling me Nugget at work, and they watched, and they were like, hey, do this, I was like, I'll do the Nugget thing. So I just took the Good Morning Appalachia thing, and I made it the studio. So it, employee thing, a whole bunch of other stuff, don't worry about it. So, like, if you ever tried to look it up, it goes way back to 2018. I used to have stuff on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube, and I just don't show my face anymore. So I took that all off as best I could because I wanted the Nugget. Thank you. It's a true backstory too. I do not know if Peanut is streaming. I don't watch him. I find him annoying. See, I don't watch a lot of streamers to sit there and, listen to someone, rage bait and stuff like that. I like chilling more than anything. That are actually playing a good game. I mean, Ark's a good game.
Found.
But when you're just sitting there just being a dick, I don't like it. Now, I will admit, I've been a dick on Ark. But not that bad. Normally I try to help people. I just try to be nice more than anything. Everybody deserves to have a good day. Now, I know back when I was streaming a lot of the Call of Duty stuff, it's not on the channel anymore because I had to scrub it of all the Good Morning Appalachia stuff. I used to stream a little bit of Call of Duty. And you might be able to still find it on, I think, probably on here, if not on here, in TikTok. That's a long time ago. And we were big dicks on DMZ. What's that say? I don't have VR at the moment, but I will put that on the list to check out. I'm always making lists of games to look at and check out. I do have a Quest, but I mostly use that for poker night. But I haven't streamed on that, and I think a lot of the reason why I haven't streamed on that is because I haven't figured out a way to connect it to my Steam account. Also, if I'm talking too fast and questions aren't really lining up to where you're at, there's about a 20-second to about a 30-second delay. I do that to lower the lag spikes. That, and it also helps with the other things because I try to stream on
colonists.
platforms so people can catch me in places.
Anomaly
It just helps with a lot of
found.
stuff. Chocolate.
Sector scanned.
Why are you broken? We'll make that limited power for now. This stuff's not broke or freezing yet. Do I not have food? It should have came with food. I got a lot of food. Oh, it's not in range. I'm an idiot. No wonder why people are starving. I don't have anything there to give them anything to eat. That's my bad. Ooh, I do have the live stream for the moon mission up. I know nobody asked for it. I wanted it. Just because, you know, it's cool. It's something that, you know, we haven't done for a long time. It's something that can actually bring
Anomaly found. Resources are low.
So how you doing tonight, Jesse? How's my Nugget? Ah, welcome back. How's my Nugget doing? What you up to? Also, tell me if you need me to turn up the music. I don't mind to turn it up. Hey, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good.
Building a new home on an alien world?
Right now, we only got botanist and geologist, so we can get metal and food. Hell yeah, spring break is amazing. It's been a long time since I've done anything with spring break.
Anomaly analyzed.
I saw the other day, I kind of laughed. I saw some of the stuff from spring break from Florida. And, like the people that patrol and take care of, like, the beaches in Florida. Because if I'm not mistaken, they're, like, community-owned. The beaches are. Like, the state attorney general, I believe, got on there and was like, if you're destroying property and didn't file permits to be there, get out. And, like, there's just people getting kicked off of beaches for having impromptu, like, music festivals and stuff like that.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh yeah, it's been crazy. But to be fair, some of those more popular places, spring break gets, like, really rowdy. one of the biggest spring break locations, I believe, is Rio in Brazil.
Research complete.
Oh! Well, thank you. I'm glad you started watching today. I always welcome new people. I never mind. I always welcome them. I am more than happy to have more nuggets come in and join. I love it. I know I've been trying to post a lot more shorts. And since I've broken my wrist, I really can't do anything. I'm not allowed to go back to work right now. So I just been doing a whole lot of nothing but shorts.
Sector scanned.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for the sub. I don't know why the thing didn't pop up on here. Normally the stream says who subs and stuff. It's probably the bot that does it's probably broken. I don't know why it's been doing it. But then too, it's not been catching the other bots that come in and post links to places, so who knows. Got 12 homesick colonists? That's terrible. Are they not able to work? Ah, shit! Give them education. Now we can't give them education. Large garden. That'll help. Yeah. If I didn't have the wrist broken, I'd do a lot more streams. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by, Jesse. Thank you for being part of the Nuggets. Welcome to the Nugget Box. Very grateful. Thank you for subbing. You have a good night. Don't forget to sleep well and hydrate. Hydration's very important.
Research complete. Breakthrough discovered. We have a food shortage.
I'm going to end this stream for a minute or two. We're going to switch over to another game. So don't go anywhere. Yeah, no, that was the right one. Sorry.